Hi there, loves. Good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching me. So today we're bringing you a special interview. Now, somewhere last week on Friday, Miss University of Ghana happened, and we had 3 beautiful ladies come out as winners. There were lots of contestants, beautiful, smart, intelligent ladies, but then 3 people came out victorious. Definitely, there would have to be a winner. So today, I have them here with me, and we're going to have a conversation, an interesting one. So stay tuned, and I'll introduce them to you. I'll start from both of you. Caesar as your name and then your position.
Right. So my name is Michaela Nelson Himel with the stage name Kella, and I was second runner-up.
All right, and then you.
And I am Nancy Abam Roxon.
Okay.
And I came out as the first runner-up.
First runner-up. And then our queen, Miss University of Ghana. Caesar as your name and then your position. Like, let us know that you are the queen.
Yes, so my name is Mariam Jasmine Saka. I am the winner of Miss University of Ghana. Yes.
All right, how heavy has the crown been? You know that they asked you, how heavy is it?
Physically.
You've been carrying it for a while now.
Yeah.
How heavy has it been?
Physically, the crown itself is heavy, but metaphorically, it's been very heavy. Juggling it with school, work, the new eyes down on you, the kind of person you have to embody now is quite a lot.
Okay.
But it's not something we are not prepared for. The pageants throughout has prepared us to manage these things. Life, school, the people I'm surrounded by have prepared me for these things. So it's heavy, but it's manageable.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself aside Miss University of Ghana, the course you're doing. What even made you decide to do something like this?
Yes, so I am a psychology and English student.
Okay.
I'm a volunteer at Radio Universe. So media is something I'm very, very passionate about.
I see.
Yes, I write. I'm an avid reader, so avid that I started a program. It's called the Jasmine Book Exchange on campus.
That's nice.
Where people get to exchange books. So that platform motivated me to even go for Miss University of Ghana. When the nominations came out, people from the program were like, I think Mariam can do this, Jasmine can do this, so we should give it to her. Someone at the Radio University also brought me this. So a lot of people were trying to send me the nomination, and then I applied, and then it came out perfectly. So thank you to them. Thank you to them.
All right, how about you, Nancy? What was the decision? Before that, tell us about yourself a little, the course you're studying, your level, and then why you decided to get into Miss University of Ghana.
I'm a level 200 student. I'm offering Bachelor of Science in Midwifery, and I'm part of Radio Universe. Yeah, so what motivated me to join Miss University of Ghana is I'm actually a person that I'm into pageantry, and I'm tasking to achieve greater heights. So I saw Miss University of Ghana as the beginning of my journey, and it's been an incredible one. I've learned a lot, and
the journey goes on. Kella, how about you?
Well, like I said before, my name is Michaela Nelson Himel. I'm studying geography and sociology. I'm combining it. I'm in my final year. So it's not been very easy combining final year studies with the whole pageant thing. I've had a few people tell me, oh, you've lost a few weights. Like, I mean, it's been very stressful, but I mean, I'm very happy that I joined. I've also been very passionate about pageantry, but then I always felt like, oh, there would be 1 or 2 reasons why I wouldn't win, and that just kept pushing me back. I've supported a friend throughout her journey for Ghana's Most Beautiful, but I just sit behind and cheer her up. I'm like, nah, that can never be me. Okay. So, but this time, a friend told me we're on our way to the salon, actually. Shout out to Bella. So she told me, oh, Kella, there's this whole pageant thing going on campus, Miss University of Ghana. I'm like, okay. So she was like, no, I think you should, like, you know, take the opportunity, join and everything. So I was like, hey, what if I don't get the votes? What if people, you know, everything, the social bully, people will talk, you know, and people, you know, pageantry always has this, we all have the strict rule that you have to be slim and everything. And I know I'm a bit thick. So that one too was another problem. I was like, okay, fine. I'll just enter, and then if it doesn't go well, fine. But then after I joined, I realized that now this is something I want to put much more effort in. And I'm very glad I did. It's a stepping stone. It's a new beginning. I know it's going to bring more opportunities. And then this will not be the end of my pageantry.
Definitely wouldn't be the end. So I got the opportunity to be at the University of Ghana pageantry, where I saw these beautiful ladies, like I mentioned earlier, showcase their talents. And I'm taking that from you because, you know, I asked you, Kizomba, Salsa, like, how did you think of something like that? Because, you know, pageantry, people would want to act, people who want to sing, do other things. How did that idea come to your mind? And tell us a little about your training to do that.
Right. So initially, I can sing very well. I told you that at the time. I can sing very, very well. But then I was thinking about it. You know, you go for this event and sometimes the microphone pitches up and then you've asked the DJ, the organist to play a certain key, then he's playing another thing, you're singing, and then everything looks very off. So initially I was like, oh, I'll do song ministration, worship. I love to sing worship. Like, but everybody came for their favorite contestants. So what if I raise a song and they don't respond? It's going to be like, it's going to be very off. So let me just do something whilst I don't need so much of the audience participating in. What can I do very differently? And I'm like, okay. I saw someone do salsa in one of the pageantries, and it was really nice. But I looked at myself, and she's very slim. I'm like, it's going to be a problem. And then, mind you, I had very limited time. I started looking for somebody to teach me the dance. I reached out to my friend. She knew one person. He texted him, even him, the payment and everything. He said, just told me, look, just give me my transportation and I'll put in my all. And he really did.
Is he the one you danced with?
Yes, he's the one
See, everyone would think that you and that guy had something going on.
Trust me.
Because there's lots of chemistry. I don't judge. I honestly thought it was like a personal person, and that is why it was that easy for you.
That's the thing. He's very open-minded, so it was very easy for me to learn with him. Like there are several times, you know, the jump, I fell. Several times when we were rehearsing, I was like, you know what?
Will it be the part where he was supposed to carry you?
Yes.
Okay.
He was like, relax, just calm down. And I told him that, see, Sammy, I need us to make this nice. It has to be. Because, like, he's like, you are heavy. But I'm like, you have to work it out. We have to find a way. So he really tried for me. And you know, it was under 1 week. I'm telling you, it was under 1 week. We're learning the kizomba, salsa, joined together. We can rehearse till 2 a.m. in my room.
That's lots of dedication.
Like, I just knew I wanted it to come out perfect. So
and I did, because I really loved that performance. I won't lie. Nancy, how about you? Your talents on that day?
Choosing my talent was a big deal for me.
For those who do not know, tell us what you did.
Okay, so I did spoken words. So choosing my talent was a very big deal for me. I didn't know if I'm to sing, if I'm to dance, if I'm to recite a poem. But then I decided and landed on spoken words because with the dancing alone would look weird because I needed a lot of people maybe to make the place bashing up but I was like, no, if I'm to dance alone, that would actually affect me. It wouldn't cheer people much up that much. So I said, okay, let me choose the spoken word, and I decided on that on Wednesday. That's
so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay.
I've already prepared done rehearsal for the dance, but that couldn't come up. So it left it, what am I going to say? What am I going to say to the people? Because spoken words is something that is broad. So I chose African women, it's like women empowerment and all those stuff. So I had to write something from my mind, do a little research.
So you did your poem yourself?
Oh, not myself per se. I did some myself. I have a friend that helped me, Yellison. He brought up a good speech, and I went online, watched pageantry. I actually wanted to combine it with African appellations, which I did, but unfortunately or fortunately for me on the stage, I forgot my script. I was actually blank, but I couldn't just I couldn't just give up. I was like, no, this is the concept. I can do this. And I must say, everything I recited on that stage that day was coming from my head.
That's so see, you guys should clap for it. Yes. See, I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes you're talking and then you just go blank. But the best thing is that people don't know what you're saying. So you take it and own it and make it yours, right? I get that. And congratulations to you for that. And then you, my love, tell us about your talent.
So with mine, I did, what do I even call my performance? I did a painting, a dance, and then acting. So it was just a very dramatized form of choreography. I dressed up as a mad woman, and my whole performance was on Say No to Drugs. It was a Say No to Drugs campaign. The preparation, trust, it wasn't easy. Like Kayla mentioned, within 1 week, we had very limited time. I needed dancers first of all. I had spoken to the School of Performing Arts, 2 people. The price they were charging was ridiculous. I'm like, no, let me just put that money into votes. Then I went to my department, my classmates. I was like, let me bring it home. My department, we found 2 dancers that were very good. They told me, we believe in your idea and we will make it work. In under 2 days, we had prepared that performance. on the stage, like Nancy, there were a lot of mistakes, but most people say they didn't notice. The music cut off suddenly. The painting didn't come out the way it just came out as a blob, but it worked because I was insane. Yeah. Anything that's an insane person goes, my wig fell off.
Right,
yeah.
It makes sense.
It fell off. I had to just take it and do whatever. Yeah. So I was a mad woman with nice hair. It didn't really count, but it all worked out. I put in my best and everything. One thing about Nancy and Kella, they were always coming with the best throughout the pageant. They are always, Nancy is very, very like she's witty. She can think on the spot. Kella is coming with some confidence. She's bringing creativity. So I knew that's come with A game, and really they did. You can see that. So it all worked out.
Talking about the journey and they coming up with all these ideas. How many weeks were you guys in this competition?
That I'm not too sure. Was it like 8?
8 or 7.
8 or 7.
And the total number of people?
We started with 31.
31 contestants, and it came down to
15 on the grand finale.
That's crazy. So take us through the journey. You will take us through the journey.
Okay.
The things that you had to learn and unlearn throughout the entire 8 weeks. I saw a point. I was saying earlier that I saw a part on her Snapchat where you guys were in like an apartment together and having like a me time together. So tell us about that moment.
So the first week we had a cultural showcase. I had to go into my family background and really learn about my culture. It wasn't easy. I had to sort the help of the School of Performing Arts. They came in clash and it was really good. For the second week, which is something I'm more comfortable with, we had a social issue. There we were each supposed to find like an issue on campus and then address it, bring solutions. And honestly, that was when I knew that these girls came prepared. People came with topics, like issues you wouldn't even think of, and they made it real. The speeches were top notch. Even the fashion was really good. That week I was nominated for all the categories and I won most eloquent. I had to learn how to really speak better, do better with my mannerisms and a whole lot. I think Kella won best performer so Kella really came. Her outfit was also really good. And I think like we learned from each other. So I learned a lot from Kella that week. I learned so much. For the week after, we had the fashion show where we're supposed to find an outfit that best represents us. The unfortunate thing about the fashion show is that we were giving the topic, like the thing we're supposed to work on really late. Wednesday evening is when they told us that we're going to do a fashion show. And this is something that we need designers on board. So it was really stressful for a lot of us, especially me. I came up with the newspaper dress, a dress made out of newspaper because it was something that best represents me. And then I won best performer that week. It was really the most creative. She made her dress out of Ghana Must Go Back, really excellent. The best dress was Nami. She looked so beautiful, and it was really interesting. Everybody came with their A game and everything. The very interesting week too was the sponsorship week. We were put into groups and we were asked to go and seek out sponsorships.
That's some crazy work there.
Exactly.
I heard that and I was like, huh? Like these ladies were sent out to look for sponsorship deals on their own. Exactly. It definitely is not easy because even if you're working in a company, working marketing, selling yourself is not something that's going to be easy. So maybe I'll ask Kella to tell us how their team, since you've been talking, like tell us how your team was able to get some sponsorships.
Actually the same team.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It wasn't easy, honestly. You call people or you send people emails and they are not minding you.
Very normal.
This thing is getting very serious. At the time, it was getting very close. I had to pull a few strings, call a few people I know. So I finally got Guinness to come on board. And even that one, they are like, listen, we do our whole thing from the beginning of the year. We draw a budget and everything. It's very late at this point. It's like, oh God, I beg you, if you don't help me. My marks is at stake, do you understand? So it was, I think that week, it was only Grace. It was only Grace that were able to get the sponsor. If you don't know the person personally, it's going to be very hard. But I got Guinness. Nancy had someone from a perfume place, and the perfume is really nice. That week I won. I was like,
So you got some of the perfume?
I got some. But then it wasn't easy. But I'm actually very grateful to every sponsor that came on board with even our short notice and decided to help us. God bless you so much. You did a lot for us that week. I mean, it added to our marks and everything. So it wasn't easy, but
I think most of the awards came from our group.
We almost took everything.
You see what they're doing. But anyway, so you guys went through 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And then, like I said earlier, 15 ladies. And then I think they took it down to 5.
Yeah.
That was at the final part,
before 3. What do you think was unique about you that set you aside to get into the top 3? You would also tell me same. You'd also tell me same.
Honestly, I don't know. I think when it comes to these things, it's just grace. It's just God, honestly, because I feel like everybody, like, I'll go and perform, come back and Charlie, this one's dress, hey, then you are thinking, but then if you are being called out for an award or something, you should know that not because others wearing good, but probably there is something that others are seeing in you that you are sitting behind and you are not seeing. So it's just grace. That is just what I'll say, and then the little effort I put in it.
Okay, and then how about you, Nancy?
For me, I'll say it's consistency.
Okay.
You try to be the spotlight every week, even if you don't. One thing about me is that even if I don't get an award, I get nominated for an award, and I think that was actually a plus for me. Yeah. So consistency and grace. Consistency, grace, and how you try your best to stand out. Because on the grand finale, the outline for the fashion show was, I think it's a dinner something. And a dinner something, but with a gown. It should be in a form of a gown. And one thing that came when I went to my designer was like, Dina, people are actually going to wear shimmering clothes. It will be more red. It will be something that it will look similar. So let's go with an African print. I said, hey, African print for dinner. What are you trying to say? He said, Nancy, trust me, we'll do this. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So we did the African print. And lo and behold, on the grand finale, I was the only person in African print. So I think that made me stand out. And I got the award for best dress.
Wait, since you mentioned fashion designer and someone you worked with, were you guys taken care of, or you had to spend money in getting your own designs done?
We spent money in getting our own designs.
You did your own designs. Okay, so the dressing, everything wasn't by the school.
I think there was some part a designer came in. That was for the photo shoot for the grand finale. But with the costume from day one, I'll say.
For the costume from day one, for every week till the finale, except the dress that we use for our photo shoot, was all provided by ourselves.
So since I asked them earlier, and you are the one with the bigger crown, so what do you think was unique about you? What made you stand out? That made you think that makes you think that you got the crown because of that?
So I was always trying to think outside the box. Every time there was an idea given, the first idea that comes to my head, I reject it, because I assume that if that idea has come to me on the first go, it's going to come to everybody. So I was always trying to think about the other things. I knew that the fashion show, people will dress nicely, but I was like, okay, then how do I make it unique? Nobody will expect me to make it out of unconventional material. I did that. The grand finale too, also gowns, shiny, but what about an unconventional material? So I was always thinking outside the box, and I had this do despite mindset. Even if I'm tired, I will do despite. If I don't have money, I will do despite. No matter what, always do despite. Whatever anybody is coming with, do your best, and then so I think that's what made me stand out, being unique and everything. I remember when she was even complaining about her dress, the African print, she was like, I know, but I'm the only one wearing African print. I said, you are unique. That is what makes you special. And she won, and I was so happy because I was like, yes, you're the only one who came out with this, and it worked. So I think that out of this pageant, we really learned that like you have to stand out, you have to do,
of course. So now you had a project, and you're yet to work on it, right? So tell us a little bit about your project, not too much. Just a little
so
bit
my issue, I was talking about social apathy, students' apathy towards social issues. So my project is to get students more involved in activism on campus. We will find issues, we will find people that are actually passionate about these issues, and then we'll create a platform that they can do activism. We'll publicize, we'll bring people on board. It's still a work in progress. We are expecting people, so people from University of Ghana who are interested can come on board, and then we can work together.
What kind of brands are you looking forward to working with?
Honestly, a lot of the activism brands. So we can even think of the Model UN, the UNICEF brands. A lot. Any brand in any way can support.
And how about you, Nancy?
So I'm working on the total well-being of students. It's actually broad. So it's taking reproductive health, mental health, overall well-being, that is educating the students on campus, organizing career sessions, mentorship. And I'm much more focused on the level 100 because I consider them to be, should I say, they know nothing about the university campus. Then we have to nurture them to fit in. So I'll need a lot of people because it's going to be broad. Because organizing this session for the level 100s to come in, talking of reproductive health, I have to teach them on contraceptive. And if I'm to give out, I have to give out contraceptive. I have to give out condoms and Pepsodents for personal hygiene and books, souvenirs, and all of these to also encourage them and let them know that they are warmly welcome to the university society. So I'll need NGOs, UNICEF, as I said, if those who can come in for also listening to them, maybe sexual assault and all those kind of things, that one will do. And personally, if you're an individual that is also into maintaining total well-being of students, please come and support me. Ambassadorial deals, I'm in 100% ready so that we make this possible, so that students on university campus, University of Ghana, will also have a feel in the community. So it's not only
for women, right?
No,
both genders.
Yes,
mental health is also very important.
Yes, please.
All right, so how about you, Kela?
Well, I am talking about a safe campus. It has always been something that I've been passionate about, even before this whole pageant thing. I used to tell my friends, see, it's very dangerous. It got to a point where I'm in Ivandi hostel, right? I couldn't go from Ivandi to Bani when it's past 5 because I'm scared of being attacked.
Really?
Yes. Look, leaving your hostel with your phone and everything, by the time you're back, you don't have it. You probably have scars. I know someone personally who still has a scar on her face and on her arm because she was being attacked. The stigma alone, it's not easy. So I knew that is something I really wanted to work on. And I mean, I need people to support me, most especially the authorities, the security personnel. There used to be frequent patrols on campus, but then we stopped. I think it's something we should reinitiate again to make our campus more safe. So I need NGOs, I need organizations, people that are willing to help me. I need street lights and CCTV cameras. We place at very vantage points. And I think there are certain points on campus that we need to close the open access. Recently, our SRC week, I saw people that are not students. They are either young, looking... Listen, it's not the best. It's very frustrating, honestly, because sometimes when I'm working alone, I am scared, and then we can't be on campus feeling so scared. It's not the best, and we know how hard the economy is. Even to afford 3 square meals is difficult. Phones are expensive. That is what we sometimes use for our IAs and learning. Then it's still for me. You call your parent like, you were negligent and everything. It's hard to recover such things. And there are ways we can prevent it by making sure that the campus is bright. There are lights everywhere. I mean, stealing in broad daylight is more and less it's more...
It happens less.
Yes, it happens less than during the night. So even if during the night, we are still supposed to place this CCTV camera. So if you are an electrical company or something and you want to support this cause, and please, I'm welcome to it. Let's make this happen.
This is a very serious issue.
Yes, I think also that Kela's idea is a very good thing. When she starts her project, I would call on the school to make it less bureaucratic, because sometimes you would get the donations, but the process you have to go through is very stringent. So when she starts, I hope that the school will make the process seamless. She doesn't have to sign too much paperwork and whatnot. Let's make it as less bureaucratic for her.
How do people see you now on campus from you?
Before anything, thank you to our lecturers. They have been amazing in our journey. They have listened to us. They have understood us. Some have even made provisions that, I know you are, but I'm going to be on you. Make sure that your grades are on point. So thank you to all my lecturers. Some of them even helped with my speech right out. In the middle of the night, I'm texting, say, please, what is missing in my speech? And then they would. So we are really grateful to our lecturers. Our classmates who came in clutch. They really, really helped us a lot. So with school, balancing this with school has not been easy. We have IAs. I remember for one of the question and answer sessions, I had an IA. I had to go through the IA very quickly, rush and come back. And I was very late. The judge even wanted to leave. I begged her, please, wait a little. So starting with school had not been easy. But now that it's over, I think we can relax now and focus on the exam. So it ended at a very convenient time. You are walking into class, hey, Miss Yuji. Hey, Miss Yuji.
The attention.
Yes, exactly. That was even before we had this thing. So they're already pressuring you and everything. So school has been cool. We've been managing it very well. And
now you're a celebrity on campus.
I'm yet to even go back on campus to see the school, because right after we finished classes, so we only go after the exam.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, and how about you, Nancy?
For me, I'm a non-resident, and it's not been easy. And with my course, I have lectures from Monday to Friday. And joining this with the pageant, it wasn't an easy thing because I'll have to go for rehearsal. I'll have to learn for an IA. I'll have to do a lot of things. Sometimes I'll get to campus, I'm in class. Nancy, please, we are going to Radio Universe. We are going to have a session.
Exactly.
I'm like, hey, so I should make class. I'll go to my lecture. KKD, hello. KKD, please, I beg you. I'm leaving my phone. I'll record it. Let me go and come. You'll be like, hey, okay, go and come. Then you give me some money to vote. Then I'll just rush and come in. So I'll say it's a matter of being a multitask individual, handling things, and it's all worked out.
Yeah, and then Kerala.
Well, me personally, it hasn't been very easy for me. Even right from the beginning, I was having a bit of doubt. I didn't know if I should make it very open, tell my friends about it. Moreover, I don't have much friends in my class. So, but later, I have a few people that supported me, were able to tell friends about it. And then, like, the support I wasn't expecting was really that, oh, we are happy for you and things like that. And I remember one time where we had to go to LD Signature Spa, and I also had a field school to attend. I had to choose between two. The lecturer was like, see, well, this why it will not happen. You have to be there. Yeah. So I went for the field school, but then I was still, like, my attention was still divided. What is going on? And it's eviction Sunday. So, like, I was very divided. But right now, I'm happy that it has ended. Now I can focus on my studies. I'm in my final year. It's part of the reasons why my daddy wasn't in full support of the pageant at the very beginning, because I'm in my final year. But I'm glad he came along at the final end, and I know it's from a good place that he did that. And I'm glad I made him proud as well. And I'm going to make him proud in my studies as well. And I just want to encourage my sisters here that, see, we've come so far, and we have to make sure that the academics, we do it and do it well, because we know that we are queens with purpose. It's not just about the crown. We have the intelligence as well. Yes, so we are going to make everyone proud. We are going to set that mark where we are going to do our best in terms of the academics, just like we did.
Let's talk about the final day, okay? Winning, and then we'll get into the car. See, I told you that I want to be in that car when you drive. You guys were supposed to take some lessons from the driving school. Have you already started? And take us through your prizes as well.
Right. I got 3K cash. I got some ambassadorial deals. I got the sash and I got the crown, and I got flowers as well. I'm not part of the driving lessons. I think it's just the two of them.
And I got a cash prize of 5,000 Ghana cedis, an ambassadorial deals, the crown, the sash, the flowers, and lessons in the driving school.
Okay, and then you?
I got the car.
Yes, the car I'm going to get right
here. You have to, definitely. And then I got a package. Funny enough, I'm yet to go home and go and check what's in it.
It's been a week.
It's been a while. That's how busy I became. I've been up and down. So I got the car, a trip to Dubai, which we are yet to really plan around, and then the prizes, the sash and the crown.
Your final words?
Well, my final words is a very special thanks to God, and very special thanks to my parents and my team Kella. I had friends and family and people that believed in me, people that didn't even know me but was ready to support my cause. A very big thank you to all of you for putting in every peswa, your time, reposting my flyers, liking my pictures, everything, to showing up on the grand finale. God bless you so much.
A very big thank you to the Almighty God. He made this happen. Like the favor he took me through and everything. I say, God, thank you. And a very big thank you to my family, my friends, my course mates, my business tycoon.
Right, how about you, Jasmine?
Say, my family have been amazing. Before you said it was my mom that was contesting. So my family, my friends, my departments, my lecturer, the Stanford team that came to support me. I'm so grateful. I would like to first congratulate the new administration that has come into the University of Ghana. Congratulations to you all. I would like to call for you to make sure that this pageant does not end just here, that it comes back bigger, better. You learn from our mistakes and then you do it again. Let the girls impact from what we have gotten. So that is what I would like to leave us with. Yes.
All right. So you didn't tell us about your
my career path. Pageantry, I'm still thinking about that. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do pageantry, but for now I want to focus on building myself within the media space. I'm very passionate about media. I have a show on Radio Universe, have a good reader. I'm starting very soon. I want to pour all my everything into it and then hopefully find myself in a media house.
Okay,
Yes.
I hope that your dreams
Thank
come
you.
true. I hope that everyone's dreams come true. Now, this is a good path you guys have chosen, and I hope that whatever you have decided to do will work for you. Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
guys, thank you so much for staying tuned and watching the interview. Okay, these are the ladies that came out victoriously out of the Miss University of Ghana. Now, anyone who is watching who is here to participate, I'm sure you've learned something from here, and that defines or that gives you the decision, informs your decision to be on the next one. But anyways, my name is Amy Cherry. Enjoy the rest of your day.